Hollywood, here I come. De aquí para Hollywood. Okay, hello everybody. Hey, what's up, Don? Good. You ready for this? I'm ready for my coaching. I live here in Hanford. I've been living here since 2014.
So you're a Kings County person now.
Yes, I am. I'm one of the three kings.
Anyway, so we're going to have you perform tomorrow at open mic. So do you want to practice some things? And we got Don here, who's a director, who can like assist you on your presentations.
I have a professional here, so what else can I ask for? I moved from Puerto Rico, and then I moved to Massachusetts, and there were a lot of funny things my kids were telling me, my patients. And then when I moved to Florida, I got a new set of patients and started all over with fresh material. Give us your joke. And he says, okay,
yeah, so what's the difference between broccoli and boogers?
So nobody knew what to say. So what's the difference?
The difference is that most kids don't like eating broccoli.
You get the line. You just take a while before you get. It's like a grenade. You shoot it and you put it behind there. It will boom. Oh, I get the joke. Thank you.
Not bad, man. But just try to find a humor that works for you. Make the point and go right on. And you got a good presence. You're not afraid. You get right up.
You did some improv with us. That's very new to you.
Oh, yes.
How did that feel?
That is the best part. So, yes, I love improv.
So tell us a little bit about those pictures that are there.
All right. Well, this one here is from a play I did in Long Beach. I played the part of an undertaker, and The Remains Can Be Seen was the name of it. This is an audition that I did for Budweiser. That one there, I played a priest. Me, a priest. And here there's me again. You didn't try to see me, huh? Well, too bad. It was the top of the mountain. And it was a thing that we did, a little film about a man that thought he was dying, and he wasn't. He spent all of his, well, I shouldn't, no, I'm not going to say any more, because then I'm telling you what it is, and I want you to go see it. But I had fun doing that. The people I worked with were fantastic. They were good, and we just had a blast. So be sure to see it. You'll like it. I started this in high school in Nebraska in 1951 when I graduated. From there I came to Los Angeles, got a job parking cars, and which was a fantastic job at the time. And got my first film role, and I played the part of a service station attendant, and it kind of took off from there. I kept getting good things to do, and moved around a little bit. And I lived in Las Vegas for a while. We did a few things in Las Vegas, and I did a couple of films over there. And I worked my way around different theaters and things, and came over here. And I got in with the lady that runs this establishment, and she does fantastic. Fantastic. In fact, if you ever work with her, you have to keep up, because if you can't keep up, she just buzzes right on, and you're going to have to keep up with her. I like that's good. And also, speaking of that, her and I did this right here, the death of a Social Security benefit, and we played parts of two people on Social Security, and how they were both going nuts to come back and argue. Anyway, that's very it, I guess. So I'm still doing it. I'm 93 and haven't stopped, except maybe to catch up another step, or maybe to take a beer now and then.
I had always had a bent for art, but there was not always an outlet, especially in the inner city of LA. I grew up in Inglewood, California. And then you grow up and you're trying to make a living. There's no time for that. And then the kids come and you get married and you get divorced. Everything happens so fast. And you're like, there's no time. And unless you make time. But now that you're retired, you got all the time in the world. But here here in the Central Valley. Wow. You've got Hanford, you've got Tulare, you've got Visalia. Oh my God. You know, Fresno? Well, you're surrounded by theater. So, why not do what you want to do? Now's the time. You're a senior. Who's going to tell you no? And if they say no, go on to the next thing. But now, when I'm retired, reaching Hanford and finding the art scene so vibrant here, wow, you can't go wrong. And that's the whole purpose, is just to improve you.
When I go to the computer, I feel this is very joyful. Usually, many times verses come to me in the middle of the night. So I have a notebook next to my bed, all the time with a pen. And so I kind of turn on the light and just, write down real quick, go back to bed. And in the morning, I go to the laptop and put it all together. And I would say that's one of the things that I enjoy most in life is writing.
I was a math teacher at Hanford High School for 30 plus years. It's always about the creative part, which is why I like improv so much. Developing a character in a play or a musical is fun and that's creative, but improv it slaps you in the face like a wet fish creative.
There are other artistic activities that seniors flock to. One such place are art classes.
Oh, well, the Kings County Art League has been around since 1946. It was started by a group of women that just wanted to paint. We're a social group. We were meeting in Hanford, and we realized at the beginning of 2025, our meeting place we were outgrowing. So we were lucky enough to be able to come here to the Lemoore Recreation Center. And the city manager, Marissa Trejo, was able to give us a space here so we can hold our meetings. The first Tuesday of every month, we hold our meetings. And we are about just promoting artists and art in the community and having fun while we're painting. Basically, anybody can come, but it was designed for seniors. And two of our members, Wendy Lewis and Christine Andrada, are our instructors. And they've been members of the Art League for a very long time. And they've been artists for a long time. And basically, it's for people that, maybe would normally be home all day long. A lot of seniors, they've lost a spouse. And this gives them a place to come to meet other people that are going through the same things they are, and a way to dabble in something creative. And what's been amazing to me is to see so many women that they're wonderful artists and they've never done art in their life before, and they've turned, they just are incredible artists.
Never really painted before, but I always had the desire to paint. And so when I was reading the local newspaper, the Hanford Sentinel, I noticed that they offered classes to the senior citizens. So after retiring last year, I had the time and energy to pursue something that I always wanted.
In exchange for a facility to hold our meetings in, I volunteered to teach art classes to seniors. Being raised in a family of artists, never had a chance to pursue it until retirement. And when I retired, I entered college and took art classes and supplemented a talent that was encouraged by my sister and by my mother.
We came together and decided that we would teach art for the seniors. And so Wendy and I volunteer our time, and we're allowed to charge for the supplies only. And we, on the average, have about 15 people that participate. And then because we had such a great participation, and so they come, some come both times, some come, they pop in, they pop out. We have some that are regulars that are really excelling. So it's been a great venture for us.
I like taking pictures. I had a really nice camera, so I do a lot of photography. And then when I find some that I really like, then I went ahead and had them put onto canvas prints. Worked on it, and I started working with tile mosaic, and now I'm working with glass. And this is right here my father-in-law's windmill. After he passed away, we were taking pictures, and I decided to take a picture of the windmill that he had on his property. And it has Bañales written on one of the fans there. So I turned them into a short story. I have a few that are from my dad. He told me stories about himself when he was a young guy, or young family guy. So I turned those into short stories too.
There are other ways for retirees to get inspired. A senior writers club, for instance.
I get a really good feeling from writing. Last night I wrote until 11:45 p.m. and knew it was time to go to bed. And, I felt really good about it. So that's, I guess you could say I write for myself, but I really do need to sit down and start editing my material and put together at least 2 novels. It just makes me feel good. It makes me feel like I'm still there, like my brain still functions, I guess you could say.
Another place seniors like to get involved in is the King's Symphony Orchestra. Here, seniors don't hesitate to create music. Hanford is a small Central Valley city in California, about 30 miles south of Fresno. It has a population of roughly 60,000 and serves as the county seat of Kings County. Historically, Hanford grew as an agricultural hub. Seniors are taking advantage of performing their art at open mics, and that's where Sig will perform, along with other seniors.
Get down! They kicked me out, and we kept hitting, and we kept flying. All those picks just everywhere.
Nights were dark and lonely, the days were lonely too. But now they're all so bright, dear, for all I see is you. Never know what to say now. Yeah. Well, I woke up this morning now to the drizzle and the... In the short time that we've been together, I'm the happiest man alive.
Are you excited about going up?
Yep, always.
They're calling you.
Who? Hey, there you go.
Welcome to the stage, Sid!
Now I hear it. Okay, all right. Okay, well, let's do this, huh? It's gonna be a little bit of a surprise for you because I wasn't prepared for this kind of tricks. So I asked him, so what's wrong with you? And he said, my ear hurts, okay? Oh, okay. So, which year is it? What? Which year is it? You say, 1993. Oh, no, I mean, which year is it? Oh, my accent wasn't that good neither, or isn't that good any. So that was a joke for me. Is there any laughter around here? Okay. So they told me stop when there's laughter. So this is a good time, all right? Thank you. My daughter is going to think, you did it again, huh? You're a narcissist.
How was it?
Oh, Ruby, it's great. It's been a wonderful experience. And maybe keep working on my guitar and trying to develop a little bit more of a sense of rhythm and singing and playing at the same time. What else? I mean, there's no end.
And Sig did bring his guitar to play at open mic and continues doing stand-up comedy. You can catch him with his newest jokes almost every month.
Something style he chose, that I don't need no other lover. Someone in your style that moves me. I don't wanna leave her now. You know I believe in how. I've been timing this fast, okay? They take 10 minutes. 10 minutes! I timed it. I have my own timer here, okay? So I'm gonna time my time, okay? Make sure I got my 10 minutes too, okay? Don't worry about it. I won't do 10 minutes, but I just want to have. I'm telling you, Julio. Anyway, I always bring jokes about kids because I'm a pediatrician, so kids' jokes are very funny and very dry. First of all, advice for you, Coke should alternate. That's what I do. Okay? Yeah, I alternate between Coke and Pepsi. Coke. That way I really get it. And actually, my kids are the ones who teach me about edibles. I thought that was something like Lunchables or something like that. And I didn't know edibles were different. You know. So I once had I thought it was a Lunchable and it was an edible, and I had a hard time finishing it.